I'm gonna get nerdy and automate this recording. I'm just gonna set up an automator task and have this automate. Oh yeah, so I was talking about Tony. Tony is working for a company called Fangamer down in Arizona. I believe it's in Phoenix or Tucson, one of the two. And he is, what can I say about Tony? I never had to worry about Tony's work. I never had to say to Tony, hey, Tony, are you designing enough? Tony did great work up here. And he goes, I don't like being in an office. I don't like it's just not for me. It's for doing like corporate client work is all well and good, but it's not for me. And he found a company all the way in Arizona. And he's really into, as you can take a look at all the stuff on his page, he's really into this kind of stuff. Right. And he gets paid to design the stuff that he is already buying. He gets paid to design pins. He gets paid to design keychains because that's the kind of stuff he already has. He gets paid to design stuff for like obscure boutique Japanese video games. Like he gives his talk and only a handful of students actually know like about the books and the video games that he's designing for. And the point I'm trying to make, he's really following his passions, right? Because he's like, this is awesome. Like I get to design the stuff that I would be designing anyway and get paid for it. It's really cool. So Fangamer is the company he works for, right? And you can take a look at all of their stuff. Okay. But he gives really good talks about like how it looks simple to say, hey, I designed a poster, right? And I love when he talks about all of the challenges to get a poster printed. You wouldn't believe all the challenges to get a poster printed, let alone a t-shirt. Yeah. All right. I'm going a little long here, right? Ellen Picken, she started a company with her husband called Factory Town. Right? They've done great work for all the local companies around town. I recommend taking a look at their body of work, right? And they choose projects that they're really passionate about. There's a lot of work out there, right? And what you want to do is put yourself in a position to pick the projects that you're passionate about. Also, these projects aren't just going to come to you. Like you got to go hunt these down. Yeah. All right. Millie and Brittany, you probably have heard enough. All of us talk about what Millie and Brittany are doing. Okay. Through the next wave, I hope I'm looking at, 20 students that are going to be a part of this next wave, as I talked about last class. All right. So to be part of that next wave, let's go ahead and talk about our one sheets. We're going to be quick here because we're running behind. Okay. All right. Can everybody see the one sheet page? We're all looking at the one sheets. All right, inside of Lynda, okay, so I get a lot of, this is what Colin's making up. Ooh, I don't want to record. I'm gonna pop this out there. I don't want to record me typing in my password. There is a course on Lynda, which let's talk about that at the end. Basically, in industry, one of the things that you're gonna make, something that all companies have is essentially a pitch book. And there are a lot of pitch books out there. And pitch books are a lot of secret sauce. Yeah. What we don't see with pitch books is they're multi-pages. The other thing that you don't see with pitch books is they're secret to the company, right? A lot of times they'll present it to a client and they'll say, all right, now you can't show anybody else and you have to give it back to us. Right? It's projects that aren't on their website. It's how they work. It's the bios from all of the employees, and you're going to be a part of that pitch book. Okay. Now, it's not realistic for you to come into professional practice with little experience and say make an entire pitch book. All right. So I have to preface this. What we're going to be doing is making essentially 1 page, 1 sheet. Okay. 1 page, 1 sheet. So let's get into what this might look like. So down here at the very bottom, let's take a look at some student examples. All right, so there are 2 types of students that do this. Okay, one is they just throw stuff on to 11 by 17 portrait. Normally, what we have to do is present this in front of a class. I'm just going to have you submit this next Monday. So write this down, May 4th, 10 a.m., May 4th, 10 a.m. Your one sheets are due. All right. So is everybody clear, right? Thumbs up here is you understand, like, we're not going to put an entire pitch book together. One, you don't have the body of work. Two, it's a lot of work. Okay. Like, we're just going to make one page, right? We're going to take this idea of a pitch book and we're going to consolidate it down to one page. Okay. All right. So I'm past doing examples. Yeah. All right. So before you even read through any of this, right? Is everybody clear? This is very, very clear on what you're getting from the designer. Right? You're going to get UX design here and app testing. No, right? Immediately look, you take a look at this and you know exactly what the designer can and can't do for you. Down here are their hours, right? Here's a little short bio and what they want. Like, I'm still showing the examples from years ago. Right? We've gotten some really good ones since then. But this idea here is you're just trying to communicate to yourself first, to the client second, about what it is that you're trying to do. Okay. Don't overload this with everything under the sun. Just like last week, you're one person. You can't do everything. Okay. All right, here's Kaylin. Kaylin is now at DH Deschatel Hegi. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, right? And a lot of this started out that same way. So down the bottom, there's your payment, right? This is how she wants paid, right? Why do I keep bringing that up? Because I don't want you to bring that front and center. So anytime we present this in class, I get into a lot of debates with students, right? Because they want to put their costs, they want to put what they won't and won't do right up front. And I said the point of a pitch book is to win the work first. So if we use that kind of analogy of you looking for your soulmate, right? You're not going to say this is how much money you need to make. This is how much time I need from you. Let's get married. Right? So what I'm trying to say here is put all of the technical details last. Put yourself first, put your services first, put your identity first, put your brand first. Yeah. The pitch books that have the most troubles are the ones where they're trying to protect themselves by making it look like a fancy contract. What we're trying to not do right now is not make a pretty contract, right? We're not trying to design, we'll design contracts later. What I need you to do right now is present yourself and your work. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. And that's what these do. All right, the last one here. All right. Very much conveys, just right off the bat, what you're getting, who the designer is. Okay. Work that the designer has done in the past. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna pick another one. Oh, all right. Here's one from last quarter. Okay, Andrew's is direct, right? And I've had people say like, "Well, this isn't my aesthetic. This isn't my design, and frankly, I don't like the way this one looks." Right? And this is what Andrew's gonna say to you: is like, "I know exactly what kind of work I want to do." Correct? You can look at this and go, "Oh yeah, Andrew wants to work in what? Sports, right?" This is very, very clear. Yeah. And so this is what I'm looking for from you. All right. Right here. Okay. I just like this one. You know what you're getting with this designer. Okay. Good. All right. So now we've taken a look at these past examples. Go ahead and take a look at these on your own time. Okay. All right. Real quick, the goals are to easily promote, right, yourself and your company and your identity. Okay. You're going to design your products and services, right? And you're really going to target a specific audience. Okay. I can't stress that enough. This is the idea of it's no different, right? Colin, how does this help me going to actually make a job or get a job? You don't want to go into a company and goes, I'll do it all. I'll do everything you want me to do. Just tell me what you want to do. This isn't what we don't want for your one sheet. You don't run in there and say like, just tell me what you want me to do. I can do everything. Yeah. That they're not, no company is looking for you to do everything. Yeah. Right. I know I sound like a broken record, because we're going to get one of those. We're going to get a design from someone in this class that doesn't have a clear direction. Probably the people that aren't here today, right? And that's not what we're looking for. All right, we're looking for something that has a clear direction, and I can't stress that enough. All right, Colin, that's all well and good, but you know, it's fun that you're making this stuff up in your own time. Long ago, right? All right, if you need a different voice on this, I can't stress this part enough. Okay. There's an 1.5-hour course released on June 1st, and I've been doing this since 2012, right? And it was one of those, yay, right? And the name of this course is Design a High Impact Sell Sheet, right? And it's essentially the same thing. I don't know how to use LinkedIn Learning, so you have to excuse me here, right? But you can go ahead and watch this thing, right, on your own time. It's basically, you know, how do you quickly sell your services for yourself and your clients? And that's hard. That is really, really hard to do, right? Your clients are looking to use, like, well, how do we help me sell my products, help me sell my services to our customers, right? And if you can't do this for yourself, you're going to struggle with your clients, right? What does Nike make, everybody? Tell me. What does Nike make?
Shoes and clothing.
Okay. Trenton, thank you, right? Shoes and clothing, right? So why is that so hard, Trenton? People need shoes, people need clothing. Well, why does Nike keep putting out ads and commercials? This is easy. This is a big cake, right? Why is it hard?
Because there's competitors.
Oh, good. There's competitors. What else? I don't know. Oh, come on, Zoom, help me out here. I don't know who said that.
That was Ellie.
Oh, Ellie. Right. Because there's competitors. What else? Why is this so hard?
Because everyone already has shoes and clothing.
Oh, that's a good one, right? Yeah. What else? Keep going.
They kind of follow fashion trends, and fashion trends are constantly changing, like season to season and year to year.
Ooh, that's a big one, right? If I could have predicted yoga pants, right, I would have been a multi-billionaire. If I could have predicted skinny jeans, I would have been a multi-billionaire, correct? Fanny packs. Oh, if I could have predicted fanny packs, I'd be a billionaire, correct?
That one came out of nowhere.
What was that?
That came out of nowhere.
Or
These people
trucker
make fun
hats.
of.
Yeah, too, right? Trucker hats. See how hard this is? So what don't I do? I don't do anything that requires fashion because it's not my area of expertise. But there are people who can predict trucker hats and fanny packs, and it's their passion, it's their area of expertise. Right. I'm hoping that we're beginning to see this. Okay. And so if you need another voice on this, you can take a look at Linda's Design a High Impact Sell Sheet. Right. Again, if you can't design one for yourself, it's really hard to design for your client. Borrowing from Linda's, go ahead and click on Design a High Impact Sell Sheet right down here. We're going to sell a service. Okay, this is straight from Linda. Okay, what you're going to do here, okay, is first is define who are your customers. Okay, who are you trying to target? Tony knows exactly who he's targeting, right? People who know the difference between manga and anime. I don't know the difference. Okay, right? Is Tony gonna do work for Eastern Sports Marketing? No, right? Is Andrew gonna do work for, you know, understand who your audience is. Okay. So, all right, what problems are you solving for them? Oh, this is a good one, right? The problem here isn't sell stuff. That's everybody's problem. Okay. What specifically are you trying to sell? Right. Right. And it's this idea, and then without getting into designing a brand and an identity, is I really want you to unpack this idea. Like, what what problem are you solving? Okay. All right. So what is uniquely different? Like, why is your service any better? Right? Because you can get lots and lots of website designs. You can get I feel like sometimes there's a UX designer around the corner, right? There's one everywhere. Well, how are you uniquely better suited? Because the short answer is the fields of designs are broad. There's a lot of aspects, right? Why am I saying all this? Because I want you to take a look at 2 and 3s, and a good way to understand this is think about, have you ever sat through now that because of the you know what the best thing about the Marvel movies are? It forces everybody to sit through the credits. Have you ever looked at the credits and seen how many tens of thousands of people or thousands of people worked on a single movie? This is the point I'm trying to make. If you just write on 2 and 3, sell stuff, design better, you're kind of missing this. Right? It's like saying movie. There's a lot of aspects to this, and I want you to be able, and what we're practicing here is to be able to break down and get to the granular level for each of those aspects. Right. All right, we good in that? 2 and 3? Okay. All right, so now that you've done that, okay, from there, you're gonna go ahead and break down the services. This is no different than designing the sticker. Okay. One of the services of the sticker is production. Who's gonna get it printed? How is it gonna get printed? Are you printing these stickers out of your bedroom? Are you shooting the movie? Are you writing the movie? Right? Are you providing craft services for the movie? I'm gonna say this again. What we're practicing here is being able to, like, 1 to 16 is not enough, because I can take the sticker project, right? And there are way more than 16 tasks to do the Poetry Slam sticker project, right? And you're only getting a handful of those. Okay. Be able to do this. Okay. All right. You can go ahead and skip the validating data phase. Okay. Don't worry about it because we don't have any data to validate. But here's an example, right? Here's an example of things from the textbook. Okay. Of a completed cell sheet. Okay. All right. So now that you got that, okay, you have inspiration, right? Previous cell sheets. Okay. You got designs. Here's a 1-sheet design challenge. I was up on Behance for a while. This is kind of nice. Okay. If your thoughts like, ugh, I don't like the way that looks, good, because it's not for you, right? Or, ooh, I like that, good. Then you're a part of the target, and that's the reaction that I want. Okay. You got to be targeted in how you're trying to design. Yeah. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty here. Okay, and this is how we're going to wrap up class today. This is the content for your 1-sheet, right? I wanted 11 by 17 portrait or landscape. Okay, you can design which tools you're going to use. Right, we're not going to do the 2-minute presentation. We're not going to do the 2-minute presentation. I should probably just take that out, or cut it out here. Okay, of course we're not going to do 2-minute. We don't have good enough audio quality from everybody to do a presentation. Okay. Just a heads up on the presentation part. Normally how we do this in class is I don't give an order about who presents and when. I just sit there in silence, sipping coffee until people start talking, right? And then, like I've told you before, after 10 minutes, I cut it off and say, we're done. And they're like, well, no, I haven't gone yet. No, you had your chance. I gave you the first 10, 15 minutes of class. And you just sat there waiting to go last, or waiting to go second to last. You know, but no, Colin, you didn't give me my chance to speak. I said, I never said I was going to give you a chance to speak. I gave everybody a chance to speak. You chose to sit. Okay. Why am I saying this? I need you to get out there. Even though we're working digitally, like, you got to get out there. Get out there, find your work, find the people that you want to work for and work with. Okay. Don't wait for me to make this an assignment. Okay? This class fails if you keep waiting for me to make an assignment. Okay. What are you going to do? Call somebody up and goes, oh, so why are you calling me today? First answer, because Colin made this an assignment that I had to call 10 people and make connections. Or a better answer is, I really like what you all are doing. I would like to know more. That's what people are looking for. Oh, wait, you have an interest in me? Right? Wait, you actually like me? Okay. We're back to the marriage analogy. Right? Wait, you want to get married to me because you actually like me for who I am? Get out of here. That's ridiculous. Right? This is what we're working towards, right? We will get into networking and establishing relationships. That's really important. Yeah. Okay, all right. Showcase your company, right? Present yourself, your services, and your body of work, however that might be. This is what all students are looking for. There you go. Good. All right. Here's what all students are looking for. There you go. Good. Okay. I don't want you to put out your real info. This is what I'm having you list. Okay. Fake phone number, fake address. Just get used to putting it out there. I'm having you practice putting this info because you would not believe, designers, how many times people have left out their contact info on a cover letter or on their resume, right? And this is what you can't say. But just go back and check my email. It's in the footer, or just hit reply all. No. The short answer is no. Right? Be explicit about that. Put it on there. Put your contact info there, right? But they can just hit reply all. No. Put your contact info on your cover letters. Put your contact info on your resumes. Same thing here if you want to cheat. Put it on there, right? Or don't ever say this also. Also, find me on Insta. No, right? If you want them to find you on Insta, put your handle right on there, okay? Be clear. All right, payments fixed or in full, okay? Again, without going too long here, right? You can list your tasks, all right? Don't make it the primary focus, okay? Down here, design, okay? What do you want to showcase, right? Yourself, your brand, your services, okay? Again, be specific, be specific, be specific. Okay. There's no such thing as a full service designer. Narrow your scope, show your strengths. All right, grading. I'm gonna be grading this just by itself, right? You all vote on each other. That's a fun one too. Okay. We vote in real time. We vote live. All right. So before we conclude, are there any questions on your one sheet due Monday, May 4th at 10 a.m.?
How are we turning it in?
What's it called? Notion. There's going to be a Notion card. Speaking of Notion, two things. One, I'm behind, right? Full disclosure. Two, this is the view that they're giving me and it's all off. I'm going to set these by date, right? So we're gonna fix this up in next class, but all I want you to do right now is make sure that you're using Notion and that you know how to add stuff to it. Good. So I don't know who asked that question.
Karina.
Karina, was that you?
Yep.
Yeah, just gonna just upload it to Notion.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thanks.
We good?
I have a question about the book because I haven't gotten it yet because it's mailing slow, so I haven't been able to read
The
for
PDF
certain daily.
the PDF version is included in your purchase.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Or at least they didn't tell me that.
Right. It's part of my weekly update. I said you can get the ebook version if you don't want the printed version, but if you buy the printed version, go back and check my weekly updates, or where is it here? Right here. Or it's right on your syllabus too. There's the paperback with ebook. As
I
they
know,
migrate.
but like they didn't like send me a PDF. Like they said, okay, cool, it's shipped.
Contact them and say
All right.
it is probably a part of your download. Is anybody else having that issue? Okay.
Sorry.
I got my PDF. I don't know. They let me download it. So.
Yeah, it's typically a part of like your receipt, your email receipt. Like here's your receipt for your purchase, and
Okay.
I think
I have it now.
anything else? Okay. All right. Also from last week, we started talking about the quote unquote side hustle. Okay. I want you to start thinking about what you can products and services that you can sell. Okay. This takes time. Right. Think about things that you can sell. Right. Right. I'm looking at the thing hanging on Karina's wall. And this is like, if you made that, let's. What do you think about selling it? Right. I'm looking at the thing hanging on Lillian's wall. I'm like, did you make that? What do you think about selling it? Right. I'm not sure what those things are. Right. But I'm like, if you made those things, what someone asks, that's how a lot of stuff gets made. Right. Oh, I made this for myself. Oh, I really like that. Can you make me another one? Sure. Okay. All right. That's good enough for today. I'm going to stop sharing. Oh, wait. I'm going to stop recording. Any questions?